All right, I got all three of the kids today. We're at Heritage Trails in Slinger, Wisconsin. Hopefully these trails aren't too wet. It did rain a little bit last night. It's very windy today. 2 wind socks on the GoPro. Got some little stick-on foamy guys over the mics. And then a wind slayer cover, so. And there's a big gust right now, so if you can't hear that, then we might be good for the day. But just me and the kids today, and we're gonna do some riding. These two, it's their first time ever here. So we're gonna hit the green trail, which is what we're on right now, Fraggle Rocks. And do some warm-ups. Very windy. Oh yeah, he's gonna hit it. Let's go. Go ahead. This one's just a log. It doesn't have a landing on the backside. There's a few couple tabletops coming up here on this berm. There with the leaf blower clearing the trail off. That's sweet. All right, so we're gonna go hit Young Gun, see if the kids can do that one. It's a blue square, but it's all rollable, so we'll try that. So this one starts out with a couple of little rollers, a nice tabletop here. This one's probably 8 feet. Little corner, another table, probably about 8-10 feet. And then doubles all on the left side. There's 4 doubles here, and then there's all these tabletops on the right. So everything's rollable. She's gonna walk it. There you go.
Are they all measured to be the same height?
Yep, they're all the same.
Which one do you do?
So now you can go on the right side.
Oh, is that the bridge that you went on earlier?
Yep, that's the bridge. So you can go on the right side, is gonna go under the bridge. So my little guy, he went down cruising by himself, so that's good. He's comfortable. So I think I'm gonna go for this right away. Hit this rock jump and then try to do the doubles on the left side. See how that goes. All right. Made it over those. First try for the day. Whoa. Oh. I always get weird off that one. So that's Young Guns into the Gunslinger Trail. I always get weird off that first one. I'll hit this return road quick. Maybe I'll walk those jumps on Young Guns, the doubles I just did, so I can show you the size. That's a little deceiving on the GoPro. Makes them look tiny. here's the last double here compared to the bike. On the video they look like pretty small, but these are like 16 feet. I stepped this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You're probably at closer to 17 of my feet right here, which I have a 9.5 shoe, so it's probably closer to 15.5 feet. There's my little guy coming, just ripping. Yeah. Yeah, so I did these for the first time about a week ago. There's 4 of them here, and I'm a data guy, so that first one is rollable. It's like a really mellow dip between the takeoff and the landing. Ooh, pretty hard case, but he's only got a little bit more to go. Where this is like kind of a ditch and then comes up a lot more. So I was comfortable hitting that one. I got comfortable with that one. So like I said, I'm a data guy, so that helped me. I knew what the angle of the takeoff was and how far it was. I measured them all with the angle finder, and it was 32 degrees on the first one, 30 and 30 on the second one, and then this one was like 34 degrees or something like that for the takeoff, and they're all about the same length, takeoff to landing. So once I realized I was comfortable with that one at a 32 degree takeoff and 16 feet, in my head now I know that all of them are pretty much the same, so I shouldn't really be afraid to hit them, right? It's just the psychological thing of there being a big dip here. Just carry enough speed, and then I was able to make it all. But they kind of got this set up as like a progression line too, so if you're able to clear this table from here to here comfortably, then you know you should have confidence to be able to clear the doubles. So everything's kind of set up that way. Everything's rollable or has a rollable bypass on it. So like even the drop on Gunslinger here, after you go down this wood drop, you hit this first double, it's rollable. This one's like 14 feet, and it kind of has a little hip here, so you could come up, land this way, and then go into the boner log, or you can practice hitting this double, which I can clear this one, even when I don't have enough speed to clear the first one. I can clear this one, and it's designed in a way that if you can clear from here to that landing, then you can clear from the log to this landing over here. They're about the same gap, right? So you can clear this double, you can clear that gap, but that one is like a, I don't know, 8-foot drop in the middle. So then you got another section down here with a table, and then another wooden ramp, which again, if you can clear this table from here to there, you should be able to go a wooden ramp to that landing, in theory. Go, Theo. I'm making a video. Go. I'm watching all your sweet moves. We're hitting these backwards, but oh well. This way, Theo. Called dirt waves. I'm gonna hit this one quick. This one's pretty fun. we go into the woods. Big old berm. I never have enough speed for this other jump. This one rock jump here. Never have enough speed for that one. All right, well, that's pretty much the end of that hill. It's pretty fun. This is a new trail called Hipster. The guy told us they just opened it like a half hour ago. So we followed him around and we're gonna ride the new trail.
This is a fun trail.
Short on that one. And that's it. That's all they got open so far, but that one's fun. All right, so we're gonna go on a trail called Double Dragon. Shh, hold on. All right, so we're gonna go on a trail called Double Dragon. This one's kind of cool because there's 2 entrances to this one and it loops back around so you can repeat the trail. Whoa, dude. Whew. All right. Manual that one. Not manual the last one. Whew. That's a pretty fun trail. Now I'll wait for the kids. All right, we're walking back to go get the other kids, but here's that first double there. So it's a little bit of a step down here. And it swoops down into kind of like a blind double there. You can't really see the landing coming up to it. But boots you here. It's pretty good. Let's step it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 13 feet to the landing. So it's deceiving on the camera. The GoPro makes everything look smaller. Then there's another decent sized double over there, about the same size. There's also this berm section you can just roll through. Watch my little guy go through this section. Double there if you want to hit that. If not, you can just berm all the way around this thing. Shoom. Super fast. You got it. Neom. Flying. All right, here's the size comparison he wanted to show you, laying down in the middle of it. Pretty big?
Yeah.
All right, it's all just rollers. This is her first time like ever riding anything like even this hilly, so we're breaking her in. Trail's pretty cool because the beginning section comes up to this little landing waiting area, and then it comes back around, goes this way, and then there's a whole nother loop which takes us to the trail that I was just on. So you can come into it two different ways, and then you can loop the back half if you want, or you can go back out. So this trail here will take us back out to the parking lot where we just came from. There's a nice little downhill here into a double or a hip section. Right there. And into a tabletop. And you can fly up here, and this goes back up to the parking lot, which also has a drop on it. And you got this drop here that goes into that step up. I actually crashed on that one last time I was here. I hit it probably like 5 times, and then I rolled up to it with my seat post up and tried to bail, and the front end went over and I crashed. But it was not too bad. All right, let's hit this one again. Boys went ahead a little bit this time. Manual that. Whew. Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna clear this first jump down here on Double Dragon. And Dad's down there getting a video.
Alright, he's been working on clearing this one. I know he can do it. He's just got to get a little more speed. There you go.
Yes!
Yeah! This is the beginning of Double Dragon from the trailhead, and this one's pretty cool. Got some big drops on it for crazy people. So this goes into this big drop here, which is just massive. I don't know, spooky, too big for me. You can go underneath it. It's probably like a 6-foot drop. But there's one jump I want to try, or think about trying, over here. There's another big drop, but everything has a bypass, so you can go around it. So here you got a little windy uphill section, back and forth, and then it goes into some big berms. Chain fell off again. I think my clutch was off on my derailleur. That's probably why. No, chain won't bounce around so much. All right, so this is the jump I've been thinking about doing here. I just want to walk it and look at it. So it's got this little rock kicker double. Into another double, which is barely a double, more of a table. Then a pretty mellow wood jump into the landing. So let's step this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's about 11 to the landing there. That's pretty chill, it looks like. Let's step it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably about 11. So I think it's a situation where that is a replica of this here. So like if you do that smoothly, he'll do this. But this one's just a lot more spooky. So we'll use Tremec driveline angle finder. I don't know if you can see that. That's 30. That's what I was talking about before. 30 is kind of what I like. Pretty mellow. I feel comfortable hitting that with pretty good speed. And that's like, oh, that's only 15, so that's not really much. 30 and only 11 feet. The other ones are 30 and like 16 feet. So we'll try it. And I did do that wood jump, so it was actually not too bad. Didn't need very much speed for it. Actually shot the landing way deep, but better to go deep than not deep enough, right? I like the strategy here. Like if you got enough room to clear this, then you know you got enough speed to clear that, and you know you're gonna clear that just fine. So it's kind of just getting your mind out of the way. All right, let's do it. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. All right, handlebars are all screwed up. So I didn't really understand exactly how I fell until after I watched the video, because it happened pretty fast. It felt pretty good in the air. I just knew that I went off a little bit to the right side and I was going towards a tree, which I was nervous about when I walked it. So I ended up hitting the lip a little bit to the right, and in the air I essentially just freaked out and grabbed the front brake. So I reached to grab the brakes. I was thinking in the air, like, going towards the tree, I need to land and then hit the brakes and have enough time to stop. But I didn't realize I grabbed the front brake, and you can see in the video my finger reaches out, grab the front brake. You can actually hear a click, like a little click click when I grab the brakes in the air and the wheels stop. You can see my front wheel actually stop, and then it was completely stopped when I landed. And then when I landed, it just jerked the wheel to the right, jammed the handlebar into my rib, and that's essentially what happened. I'm gonna ride back like this, I guess. I might go fix my bars and then try it again. Sounds stupid, but I think I need to do it again. My wrist hurts, but I think I need to go try it again, because otherwise I'm gonna be afraid of it forever if I don't. So I just need to not aim right at that tree. So I ended up going back to go do it again. I felt like I had to go do it after I fixed my bars, otherwise I was probably going to be afraid of it. So I needed to figure out exactly, how to hit this thing, otherwise I was going to be scared of it. So went back, went a lot less speed. You can see this picture here is where I started when I crashed. The big log to the left side is exposed. And then you can see in this other picture, I'm up a lot farther. I'm up way past that log. So I started a lot farther forward, and I also started in a lower gear and less pedaling. So didn't have so much speed, and then cleared it with the right amount of speed, I feel like, this time. And I'll compare the two side view landings. This is the first time that I landed it, and you can see how deep the landing was compared to where that tree is. And then this is the second landing when I didn't crash, and you can see that I landed right at the top of the landing with a lot less speed. I tried again. I'm gonna redeem myself. My wrist hurts really bad. I need to go down a gear, not go so fast. I think I just way overshot the landing after I said it's better to shoot it deep. But I was going at that tree, so I didn't like that. Ready? Ooh, okay, that's good. I needed that. All right, now I gotta go rest my wrist. We'll shoot 4 because the setting was wrong on the camera that my son has. So we'll do this again, and then we're done for the day. Oh man, you gotta go awkwardly slow for that, it seems. Like I almost bailed because I thought I was going too slow. I almost braked out of it. My finger was over the brake and I almost stopped because I thought I was going too slow, but it's like perfect speed, so it's hard to judge. Got it?